Ayo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Jiminus back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, I have some more NBA 2K21 news for you guys. But before we get into that, make sure you drop a like on this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe as well. But let's get right into it. So I'm on the NBA 2K Intel page, which is where I normally get my 2K news because he's pretty reliable with his stuff, especially with last year. Most of the stuff he leaked happened to actually be in the game, so I kind of trust this dude. But he posted 8 hours ago, could this be real? And it's an anonymous NBA 2K21 leak. But before I even start reading this, make sure you take this with a grain of salt, because this person could just be lying straight through their teeth so that they can get a little bit of popularity or something like that, or they just want to mess with people. So take this with a grain of salt. It might not be true. But yeah, let's get right into it. I'm sorry I can't zoom in for you guys because Twitter just doesn't allow you to. But yeah, so he says, "Hello everybody, I've had the pleasure of working on the upcoming title for the NBA 2K franchise. I've helped develop NBA 2K21. I know that some of you haven't been happy with the lack of news, so I thought I would help you guys out. First and foremost, the NBA 2K21 on current gen, Xbox One and PS4, will not be that much different from what you guys know in NBA 2K20. The only differences are the blacktop has a Kobe Bryant mural, my league has been completely reworked from the ground up, and the Jordan Rec Center is now called the Mamba Center. All of the big changes come with Next Gen." Now, this is something that I completely expected. I've been talking about this with some of my friends for like a month now about how NBA 2K21 on current gen, I feel like they're even going to have the same park as NBA 2K20. They're just going to spice it up a little bit, change up some of the colors, just because they've been working on Next Gen. They say that Next Gen MyCareer is a completely different thing, and it's worked from the ground up, so they probably didn't spend much time on current gen. But yeah, on to the next paragraph. On the Next Gen and current gen, players will get the opportunity to completely customize your My Players exactly how you want it. Pie charts will be completely customizable. In order to get Hall of Fame badges on a category, you need 40% of the pie chart on that category. One badge will cost 2% of the pie chart. On the Next Gen, only affiliations are back, but not how you may remember it. It is now called MyWorld, and the affiliations are in Brazil, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, Paris, Greece, China, Tokyo, Egypt, and the Australian outback. Your players will get the accent to that specific area. There is no switching between affiliations. There are 52 new hairstyles, including waves, dreads, similar to the ones in NBA 2K17, braids, and the more quote-unquote white people hairstyles. There are no accessories you can equip, or I think he meant to say there are more accessories based on what he says next. So we'll input more. There are more accessories you can equip on your My Player, including hospital masks to help raise awareness, grills, chains, face tattoos, new watches, slides, gloves. The jeans look a lot better too. Shirts actually look more realistic, and the Halloween masks for the Halloween events. Yes, clothes transfer from the current gen. Every court has been made into a mural of Kobe having 8 and 24 on the courts and Gigi on the baseline. The Allen Iverson statue is now a Kobe statue. Rep is back how you remember it. The demo will drop August 17th. That's all I know for now. Now let's start by analyzing the pie chart thing. This, to me, out of this whole paragraph, is probably the most believable thing about what this person said. Because remember back in August when Ronnie lied about having different pie charts and stuff like that. He was talking about it a lot. So I feel, and what I was thinking when he was talking about those pie charts was that, like, I knew he was lying. I was like, this dude is lying, because they would definitely take the pie charts and they would do something. They wouldn't do something with 2K20. They would wait for next year to do it, because they like to take features that they know they should patch into the game, and they like to put them in the next game and make it seem like this big revelation, and make it seem like they were actually listening to us the whole time, and they were just like, well, now you have a new game with all these things that we listen to you guys, so here's some cool features that you've been asking for 2 years. And I feel like they do that as a marketing thing. So I really do feel like they're going to do the custom pie charts. And this isn't a bad system, to be honest. If it really is one badge for 2% of the pie chart, I don't know. I don't really like that. I feel like you should get a little bit more. I don't know. One badge for 1% of the pie chart would definitely be too much, because, like, imagine having a playmaker with like 60 playmaking badges. That'd be too much. But I don't know. If it ends up being something like this, the first player I'm making is like a 60% playmaking 30%. No, honestly, I don't know. I'd do like a 50% playmaking, a lot of defense, and then shooting, and just completely don't put any finishing on it, because I don't know. Finishing, you don't like. You've never really had to have badges or the stats to get dunks and stuff like that, other than contact dunks. So, but yeah, I'm going on a tangent. Let's go back to this. The next thing he says is the affiliations, and this is sort of unbelievable to me. The MyWorld thing might be real, but I don't know. This many affiliations. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different affiliations. That seems a little excessive, and 2K is really lazy, so I don't feel like they'd put 10. If he said like 5 or something, then I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But I don't know. He may not be lying, but still, it just doesn't seem believable to me. And also with the accent thing, again, that seems like way too much work for 2K, and they'd also have to pay different voice actors in order to get the different accents. And there is no switching affiliations. That makes sense, I guess. If your affiliation is tied to your My Player, maybe that would make sense. But if all of your My Players have the same affiliations, then that doesn't make sense at all. Especially because Ronnie keeps saying we don't want to split up the community and that bullcrap. So I definitely don't think they'll have the no switching affiliations unless it's just tied to your one My Player. And then the 52 new hairstyles. Again, we've been asking for this for years. I think since 2K18, they haven't had the really good hairstyles or whatever. So, like I said, they like to hold off things in order to introduce them and then say, here's this really cool feature you've been asking for. Look how great we are. And then the extra accessories. I don't know. I like the hospital masks idea. If they allow us to put on masks, that's pretty cool. And grills and chains and stuff. But yeah, that's... Oh, and then the courts, I guess, with the Kobe stuff. I feel like they're kind of milking the Kobe thing. If they were to add this, it really seemed to me like they were just milking the Kobe thing. So I don't want to say I don't want them to add this, because I know I'm probably going to get hate for it, because a lot of like Kobe fans want the whole game to just be about Kobe. But I also feel like they're just milking it if they were to do stuff like this. Of course, I'm glad they're celebrating Kobe with like the cover and things like that, but I don't know. The courts, just all of them being completely Kobe with GG on it, it just feels like it's milking it to me. But yeah, that's all the news we got today. We haven't had news for 2K21 in like 2 or 3 weeks, but it's getting close to August, so I feel like we're going to get some news pretty soon, especially about the demo. He did say the demo was August 17th, so if that's true, then we're going to get some news pretty soon about the demo. So make sure you guys subscribe so you can get that news when it comes out, because I'll definitely be making some videos about it. And if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like and comment down below if you like this video. Let me know your opinions on this news for 2K21, or just anything you wish would happen in 2K21. But yeah, that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.